The M16A1 side of the Phantom Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Alright, so today I'm going to be using the best gun in the game. This is an objective fact. I really don't need to justify it at all, it's just true. But in case you didn't already know what the best gun in the game was, which I'd be surprised, it's the M16A1. And I'm probably not going to talk about it, because for one, I don't want to, and I also don't know anything about it. I just know that it's the best gun in the game. And that's pretty much what we're going at today. That's pretty much the move. That's pretty much what's happening. Let's demonstrate why this is by far the best gun in the game. Not like that. That's probably not a good way to do it. It's probably not a good example. This is kind of a goofy ass loadout. Usually you don't use pistol grip or X-ring on anything, but on this very special, the best gun in the game, they are actually pretty important because this gun has very odd recoil pattern. It has a lot of rotational recoil where it kind of goes woo 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 woo, kind of like that. And these attachments reduce that, so it's effectively 100% precise. Huh. You know, I could have sworn that guy was just alive. I just heard him shooting his gun. See? Best gun in the game. Best gun in the game. Not even close. There's no competition. So, some of you might be asking, gloinger, why is it the best gun in the game, gloinger? Why don't you tell me why it's the best gun in the game? Well, I'll tell you. I won't. Actually, I lied. I actually lied about that one too. I am going to tell you it's because, I don't know. It is. It just kind of is. It's new. Maybe that contributes to it. Maybe it's because it's so fresh, because it's a new gun. It was recently added. So, I don't know. Maybe my bias. Maybe there's a little bit of bias because I like new guns. I like it when new guns come out. Unless they just so happen to not exactly be new. That's a little bit of foreshadowing for something coming up. Sometimes guns aren't that new. Like trailer music, you know, like sometimes guns are new. Sometimes guns are unique. But sometimes they are neither. But this one, the M16A1 itself, it's very nice. It's not necessarily the most unique gun in the game, but it is very nice because it's the best gun in the game. Why wouldn't I love it? Like, it just genuinely does not get better than this. And I know Juniper is going to be like, well, actually, it doesn't have that good accuracy. The recoil is pretty intense, actually. It's very difficult to use because the recoil is so bad. And to that I say, you really should, like, not be talking, because you're kind of putting your life in danger. You know, if you keep talking, I might have to, you know, employ some force, you know, employ some heavy tactics. Right, let's see how this gun does on a little bit more of a close range map. Maybe we can finally answer the question, is the M16A1 really the best gun in the game? Because we all know it's great at medium range. We all know it's obviously the best gun in the game at medium range. But is it really the best gun in the game at close range? The answer is yes, obviously. It's got a 4-shot to kill at close range with like 950 fire rate. God, the M16A1 is just so good. It even has one of the best sounds in the game. You see, that gunfight wasn't won because the P90 is better than the M16A1. It was won because I just wasn't able to harness the full power of the M16A1. Now, this is where one of the only even remotely negative things about the M16A1 comes in. It's got a smaller magazine than most other assault rifles. It's only got 20 rounds in the magazine, whereas most of them have 30 or more. But it doesn't really matter because the reload speed is so fast. You see, I didn't lose that battle because the P90 is better. Another very positive thing about the M16A1 is that it has really good hip fire, and it kind of annihilates anything that you pointed at, even from the hip, where you can't aim it. Although, don't act like any of you unworthy scum could even aim it, even if you had a sight on it. Well, it's just the Acro P1. See, do I need to give any more proof that this is the best gun in the game? I really don't think I do. I think that clip right there is probably enough. It should be enough to prove to all of you that it's just better than everything else. Nothing tops it, except for Juniper, probably. Something definitely does top my aim, though. My aim is kind of atrocious. But it's not the fault of the gun, you know? It's just because I'm unworthy. It's like when someone tries to pick up Thor's hammer that isn't Thor. They're like unworthy. When someone tries to pick up the M16A1 and they're not worthy, it's just like, oh my god, I just realized that's why Juniper is such a little bitch when it comes to the recoil. It's because Juniper is not worthy. She's just not worthy of the M16A1's glory. Top 10 goofiest ass plays ever. You see, the M16A1 can just, like, sense people. It can find enemies. That's why I'm able to get high kill games with it. It's not because I'm getting better, it's because the gun is smelling out all of the people. But god, it's Baros1823? I'm your biggest fan, Baros1823. Okay, I think that's probably a good place to end it, because I don't want to end this off on, like, a not that note. I'm getting kind of tired of running around with this holy artifact anyways, so I think it's probably about time I put it down and stretch my arms out a little bit. Because, you know, being worthy of the best gun in the game, kind of hard work, honestly.